Hey you, do you want to be the next big thing? Do you want to blow up online and have everyone know who you are? I mean, who knows? You could even be the next Philip Swift from Flex Seal. But anyway, here on my channel, I'm going to have all the tools you will need to become a great digital marketer. I will also show you the best ways to get your product out there so that other people can see it. Well, now that you know what my channel is about, let's get right into it. Today, I'm going to be showing you all of the best tips in order to be a great marketer. In order to be able to catch people's attention, you have to know what they're actually looking for when they want to buy a product. There are certain steps that the consumer takes when they're going to buy a product, and you need to be able to identify what that is. For example, when you're buying a car, you look at all of the different makes and models, and you have to decide which one you're going to pick. If yours doesn't stand out, then no one's going to want to buy your product. And that's why you need to find the best way to stand out from all the other competition so that people will buy your product. A great way to find out if people will actually like your product is looking at your competitors. Most of the time, your competitors are already going to have good ideas that they've come up with that work really well, and if you look at what they're doing, you could steal their idea and build off of that. Generating online traffic organically means that people are genuinely interested in what you have to say or whatever product you're selling, because they're not being paid to come and look at your product. This is important because this is the first step you need in order to be able to gain your customers' trust, which is vital to anything, especially if you're trying to sell to these people, because in the end, you're going to be the one asking these people for their money to buy something that you have. So if they don't trust you, why would they buy something from you? I don't buy stuff from random strangers, or at least I try not to. Once people trust you, they will gladly give you money for something because they support you and they understand what you're doing and they love what you're doing, which is what you need, because you want people to come supporting you, because then they're going to keep coming week after week supporting your stuff, and then that's the kind of traffic that you need. Once you have people's attention, you can use methods like email marketing, which is very underrated but actually does a very good job at getting people to come and buy your product. As long as you're not too spammy, then it should work very well. This is a great way to give them a friendly reminder of your product or something new that you have to sell them so that they can come and buy your product. A lot of times people are just waiting for the next product that you have for them, but if they don't know that it's out, then they won't be able to buy it, which is why you need to be able to let them know as soon as possible and make it seem like it's really exclusive so that they don't want to miss out on it. Another way that you can reach people is through tags. If you copy popular tags from posts within your subject, then you can get people looking at your stuff that would have never seen it before, because they watched this person's video and then they see the tag, and then if they click on it, like on Instagram, if you see a hashtag and if you use it, then someone could click on the hashtag and your post would come up underneath that hashtag, and then maybe they see your video is appealing, they click on it, and boom, you have more traffic. That's a great way to reach out to more people that you would have never been able to otherwise. And even on YouTube, you can copy tags from people that they use in their videos, and then you take their tags, put it in your video, and since YouTube sees it as similar, then they maybe will put you in the suggested side, which means that you can get more views. Or for example, on Instagram, if people look up that hashtag by itself, just on the search bar, then all of the results from that hashtag will come up, and your video will be one of them. If you want people to earn your trust, you have to connect with them in some way. And this can only be accomplished if you stop looking at people as just a number on your email list. You gotta stop generating leads and start making friends. And this is because people will value you more if you start making connections with them and they can trust you as a friend. And then they'll be like, I can't wait until so-and-so creates a new video. They'll just be there staring at their screen, refreshing the page, waiting for your post to come because they will be so excited to watch your content or to see your new product. So once you have people's attention, you have to be able to keep their attention, and the best way to do that is by creating daily content. Showing yourself every day is a great way to interact with your supporters because it shows that you're with them for every step. And you don't want your supporters to miss you too much, so you gotta be there every day for them. I kind of implied this earlier in the video, but don't forget to promote your products on social media. It's so important. Not using social media could be a huge error for you due to the fact that over 81% of people use social media today. The times are changing. You don't want to be left behind in the past because not everyone writes letters or makes postcards anymore. Having a social media allows you to interact with your customers on a more personal level. So once you have them on your social media, you want to get them to your profile, which means that you need to make a very nice profile so that it looks appealing to these customers. You can even drop in your link to your website or whatever you want. It's just make sure that you have a good profile because that's going to be the attention grabber and the first thing that people are going to see when they go to your profile. Also, don't buy followers because they're essentially not even there because they're not interacting with any of your stuff. They're not going to be leaving comments, they're not going to be buying any of your products, so there's no point in buying followers or buying anything when it comes to that kind of stuff like Instagram or buying likes on YouTube or dislikes or subscribers. It's not going to help you in the long run. It's just going to help the little number, which and then just makes you feel better. But is it really going to make you feel better if you know that you bought them and they're fake? I don't think so. Don't try and reach out and try and get everyone just to come look at your stuff and then you can't appeal to everyone in the whole entire universe, so that's why you don't need to, and you shouldn't, because it's just going to make it so that the people who really like what you're doing, then when you post some random thing about cats, they're going to be lost and they're not going to like your stuff and they're just going to leave because they're not going to understand what you're doing. You need to pick a subject and stick to it, because then once you gain all these people who support what you like, then they'll stay with you, and as long as you stay with that topic, then they'll keep supporting you with all the content that you produce. If you all of a sudden change to a sports channel, if you were doing YouTube, like if I was all of a sudden change to basketball videos, then you guys would be like, wait, what? I didn't subscribe to this, and you guys would just leave. So just pick a topic and stick to it, because you don't want to go from making digital marketing videos to Fortnite dances, because your following is not going to understand what you're doing and they're just going to dip. So in the end, you need to figure out what target market is the best for you and is going to make you the most money, because in the end, that's all that matters, is making that bank. And you need to show them that you actually care about them. You need to produce good content daily, like I said before. Alright, so the next tip is kind of generic, but you know I had to throw it in there, and it's setting goals. If you don't have any goals, then you're not going to know where you're going to go next, because you don't have a map to show you what's going to happen next. This will create a lack of motivation, and then you're not going to have anything to work towards. Like if I set a goal to make a certain amount of videos every week, then eventually I'm going to keep that, and then there's rewards that come with it, like maybe starting to get more subscribers, which makes me feel better, and then eventually getting paid or making my course. Once the money comes in, that's when it really starts to feel good. So you need to make sure that you stay on track with your goals, so then you can finally get that bank, and then it'll feel really good. And if you're selling products, you could set a goal of selling a certain amount of products, and then if you don't hit that goal, then maybe advertise better, or like look at other stuff that you can do to help improve your selling. And then once you hit that, then you set small goals, and then once you accomplish the small goals, each goal, it gets a little bigger and you are asking for a little bit more, but you're not just asking because you're the one who has to do it in the end, so it's just putting it on you, and then eventually once you get it all done, it feels great. All of these tips are key in order for you to become an amazing digital marketer. In my future videos, I will go more in depth of how to actually put these steps to work on each individual platform. Because in the end, we know that marketing on Instagram, for example, isn't the same as marketing on YouTube. So thanks again everyone for hanging around and watching this YouTube video on digital marketing, and I hope to see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be making weekly videos for you to learn how to get out there in the real world and show everyone what you have in store for them.